Welcome all of you in our panel discussion for construction stage. I want to welcome our panelists. I will start with Engineer Asma. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. This is Asma Atif. I'm the first BIM and Artificial Intelligence Corporate Manager for Saudi Deer Consultancy. And I'm very glad to be here with you.
Engineer Vladimir, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Vladimir. I'm architect. I'm chartered in Ireland and in Slovakia. I'm a company owner as well and operating worldwide.
Engineer Muhammad, please introduce yourself.
Muhammad Salah, First Option Project Manager, and I'm happy to be with you here today.
Welcome. Engineer Mahmoud, please introduce yourself. Engineer Mahmoud, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm Mahmoud Deep. I'm project manager and CEO MISC Group, consultant and construction company.
Great. Let's start. Engineer Asma, I will start with you. From your background managing a big consultant, how AI play a role in our construction industry nowadays?
Okay, thanks for the question. Well, let me first just have a quick intro for this, how things started. We are mainly a design consultancy, and we have the scope of site and supervision in means of construction scope. How things has been transitioning from the normal traditional way to have a full, not yet full AI, but on the way to have AI implemented in the construction way. We have been analyzing our data, having our own application that we feed them with the learning lessons data, as just I presented in my presentation, to have something that can assess what we have tomorrow according to the rules and standardization and code that's being used in the construction. That's on the application side. On the other side, in means of autonomous systems, we are trying to use robots and these kind of things to be part of the loop in the construction cycle for to have a timely manner analysis and insights for what's going on the site for the construction manager mostly. And to have it in coordination with the full team of the design in case of RFIs or whatever needed to be modified or whatsoever in this kind of manner for the construction purpose or tasks. Even the construction workers are trying, that's not being implemented now, but we're hoping to have this on site, that to have this kind of this alarm or something. I found this spot R sensor that's being already, you can wear it upon, you can have whatever in your clothes, and can just like give you alerts to avoid any falls, to avoid anything that could been assumed as a hazard thing in the construction site for them as a
Great,
use.
you are using AI in the office and in the construction. That's very great. I will transit to Engineer Vladimir as a office owner and the office manager. And how do you gain access to AEC BIM softwares? And how do you gain access to this technology?
So I'm a customer of Autodesk AOC, and it's a package of about 40 softwares and using on daily basis. So past few years, I experienced the laser scanning, which is very very handy, and it's very common talk about digital twins. So I see the way how to create a digital twin, use the laser scanner, and go on site and do the copy. Uh, do it regularly, and would suggest all developers and uh, probably um, building owners do more digital records on site, because they have they have pure record, and the people in offices they are closer to site, um, visiting more often site because they need to update regularly. And I see a few benefits at the end of the process. Now you have very pure record of um, the s- uh, of the phase of the building phases
Yeah,
um, have been built. So you can analyze it, and if something went wrong, you can claim, and because at the end the site is closed. It's closed internally,
mm,
externally. The plasters, and basically you see nothing. So you have full record of equipment like
great.
piping. So
So you use it as a asset for the facility management phase. You integrate all the AEC collections you get from your vendors, and this leads
yes.
us to digital twin. So I have a question for Muhammad. Muhammad, as you have an experience in facility management, how does effective facility management contribute to the well-being and productivity of occupants? How this is managed?
Effective facility management ensures that buildings are well maintained, safe, and equipped with necessary amenities. This in turn enhances the well-being and productivity of occupants by providing a comfortable and functional environment. This is how does it effective.
Great. So you use starting from the models you get from consultants like offices, Asma and Mr. Vladimir working, and what is your steps? What do you need from them?
You mean the integration between the digital twins and the BIM models?
Yes.
Yes, to have this integration, I need the BIM models from them. Yeah, the facility management starts basically from the design stage with the required parameters we have already aligned in the BIM execution plan in the beginning of the project.
Yeah.
Then the integration between the digital twins and the demos will allow us for better visualization, planning, and simulation in the construction of the project. Also, it enhances the collaboration among stakeholders and facilitates efficient facility management by providing a comprehensive digital representation of the infrastructure through the life cycle of the project. يعني.
Great.
So, this,
This is
yes.
very good, and for that we need a good project managers from the start to the end. So Mahmoud, I come to you.
Yes.
Are all engineers ready to be a project manager in the future? Do they have to plan something to be project managers?
Uh, no, I think mm, a few of the good engineer will be the project manager in the future according to technical and soft skill. But I think in my experience in the construction field, the best project manager in the construction who have the most effective soft skill using in the other stakeholder in our project, especially in communication and in negotiation skills. Uh, but the technical is important, but in the managerial area, we focus mainly in the soft skill. So uh, it is related to your character, human character, not technical. But technical we build in your career path until you reach to your managerial area. Then your soft skill will determine to be the best project manager in the managerial area or continuous in your technical path.
Great. So you think that mainly the skills of the engineers is which matter more than the technical when coming to managerial level. I totally agree with you. Soft skills and personality is very important in that part. Coming back to you, Asma,
Yes.
we talked with you about AI, but I have a question in mind. Is it legalized to use AI in the construction process and in our life? Is there is a legal impact for that?
Actually, that's a really good question. I have been looking forward for this one. Till now, there is, like to have something legalized upon the criminal law, you need to have the intent and the intention of doing whatever thing, like to have the liability upon it. And AI is something, like it's intangible. So like it does not have it will never have the intention. So like to have things legalized for the AI implementation is still a challenge that's going on. And hopefully there will be something to legalize this use of AI, because like it has a lot of many subsets. Yeah, it could be an application, it could be a robot, it could be like machines that's being used on site, autonomous vehicles, all these kind of things. On the construction industry could be fully AI oriented, and no one can have the liability upon whatever accident that could happen. So
Yeah.
that's a very big challenge actually that's facing the AI currently at this point.
Thank you for this answers and informations you give, Engineer Vladimir. I have another point for you. For we have some complicated projects like an industry building. Is it efficiently designed? Can BIM help in the design process of the industry building?
So, industrial buildings, it's a special chapter. Mostly, we are dealing with the residential, like housing and all residential. And industrial, it's a specific because um, you have few machines and the production lines, and it's very different. Even you can transfer to somewhere else, right? Like relocate. So you need make or do actually create a perfect copy of the previous layout and the transfer somewhere else. So if you're using the laser scanner, so you can do very nice copy of machineries and kind of stuff. And I used Recap software from Autodesk, and later we transferred to Revit, and we cut things like with the scissors, and
Yeah,
we put to the next layout because it's efficient from time point of view. Um, Sometimes you do not have spare time to model Revit families and search somewhere on the
yeah.
internet.
You cut the time through digital representation by using laser scanner, so you can
Yes,
provide like a real example of what the factory is.
yes. So it's a they're real machines, and you need to create new layout, and it's very handy to use in,
Yeah,
for example, in Revit as a 3D objects, and you use as a point cloud. If you have time, you can transfer to digital models like families or
yeah,
um, any kind of IFCs. But in the reality, you have to move or relocate very fast because it's
mm,
a time issue.
yeah.
And
Always
you
time
have,
issue.
yeah, you have pure record.
Yeah,
And
that's give Muhammad a very good question. Muhammad, you have do you have a scenario or a real world scenario that there is a digital twin made difference in providing a significant um, management to the facility? It has been a very good example. Can you give us a scenario for that real world one?
One example is the use of digital twins in smart buildings, where the technology optimizes energy consumption, predicts maintenance needs, and enhances overall operation efficiency, يعني, leading to cost savings accordingly and improvement of sustainability. I think this is a good example for that.
Great. And for the digital twin scenario, Engineer Vladimir talked about, do you see it a common use practice in industrial buildings? Did you see a real world example for that?
I think in also in industrial buildings, it will be the same for cost saving and improvement of sustainability. Adding to that, you have the prediction of the maintenance in the industrial sector. It will be plus one for cost saving as it prevent stopping the production of the lines of productions and enhances the productivity, which it saves I think lots of money.
Great. Coming back to you, Mahmoud, we talked about the future of engineers and going to project managers or not, but I have a question about how to upgrade from project management itself, going to business management. I think it's a different step.
Uh, yes, uh, it is the most point to upgrade your skills or your character from the project manager to the business management. Is invest in yourself in your soft skills and understand what is the difference between the business model or and the project model.
Yeah,
In the business model, we already go on to control our money in the businessman or the company portfolio, and we direction this money in many fields: construction, industrial, health, commercial. So we can improve your skills according to education in the admin track. We can go on to have a certificate for MBA, DPA, yeah, and for the soft skill, we can improve our negotiation skills and improve our presentation skills and improve our finance skills. It is the more important for
Trigger
all engineer.
notification.
great.
All engineer focus only in the technical, not presentation
In the
skills,
managerial
not
and the
finance
business.
skills.
Yeah,
It is the more important to upgrade your mindset between from project manager to the business portfolio manager.
thank you for the comprehensive, Mahmoud. We have questions, I think, from the audience. We have question for Muhammad. Muhammad, there is a question for you about, will AI replace the digital twin in the future? Because AI is advanced with IoT. Uh, we have like a short answer from you for that.
I think both of them complete each other as digital twins represented by IoT plus BIM. يعني BIM plus IoT equal digital twins. I think both of them the same. يعني it will not يعني the AI complete the process of the digital twin, not replace each other or something like that. يعني I think the question
Great.
must be uh, yes.
To assist each other. I finally,
Yes.
I want to thank you all for your time and for your questions, for answering my questions with very good information. Hope that we can meet all the audiences in backstage of tables, from construction tables. We can meet there in the lounge. If you have any further questions, please join us in the lounge. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Thanks all.